Happy day, friends. Today I am with Lucas, just me and Lucas. We're going to his dermatology appointment today for his hemangiomas. Hoping that they'll give us like a treatment plan, good news, and we can move forward with this. Or even more ideal, they'll say like, hey, these don't seem to be as much of an issue as maybe you were thinking, and we'll be like cleared and good and done with these. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. But I am kind of thinking, just based on what the eye doctor said, I'm thinking that we will have some sort of treatment plan, but I don't know what that looks like yet. Okay, so I need to process everything. It's not bad. Not exactly what I was hoping for though. Not just here's a treatment plan, we'll expect to be done with this by X amount of time. Let me take care of him. I need to process all of this, and then I'll talk to you guys maybe when I talk to Austin.
Share the news.
First, guess how much he weighs.
I sent you my guess.
Oh, right, you did, but what did you say? Like, you said 8 something, but then you said realistically 7'10"?
I would guess 7'10", but the way you framed your question makes me feel like he's a chunker.
So he is now over 9 pounds. I think they said 9 pounds 4 ounces.
What? Boy,
he is growing.
You've been eating.
He is growing. I was wondering if you were getting enough, but you are growing. That's a lot to grow.
You better slow down,
in
bud.
1 month.
Holy moly! Your caloric intake is through the roof.
Yeah.
Can't be wasting time not getting gains.
All right. So as far as the treatment goes,
Oh my gosh, 9 pounds 4 ounces.
It's a lot more than we thought.
Gosh. Oh, honey. It just means you're doing a good job.
What?
It means you're doing a good job.
What do you mean?
He's happy and eating well.
I'm not crying about that. I said the treatment is a lot more than we thought.
Oh, snap.
I'm just overwhelmed. It's not necessarily bad. I'm just overwhelmed with it all. So...
I thought you were sad that he was growing so fast.
Of course I'm not sad about that. That's why I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
So... Oh man, where do I even start?
With a good smile, huh?
That's a good place to start.
Yeah, say, Mom, everything gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know it's all gonna be okay. It's just a lot.
What is it?
So it's not a bunch of little hemangiomas. It's one big hemangioma.
Underneath all of his skin?
Yeah, so it's about 9 centimeters.
Oh, dang.
So they're gonna start him on, for the next 2 weeks, we'll start him on a topical treatment to help with the growth of it. And then once he's 8 weeks, we'll start him on propranolol, which is what we expected.
Okay.
But before they do that, they want him to get an MRI.
Aww.
So they'll probably have to sedate him for that. They want him to get an MRI done in the next 2 weeks before they start him on that. Just as something that they like to do before they start them on propranolol.
For like testing or what?
Yeah, so since he's got the big hemangioma on his face, they want to try to rule out face syndrome. And being that he has his little heart abnormalities as well, I think that's what pushed her to get him the MRI, because he has those abnormalities, and they want to be able to know if he has face syndrome or not. So he'll be getting an MRI sometime in the next couple weeks.
What's face syndrome? I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember what it is.
I couldn't tell you exactly. It's to do with she told me, and it's, all the words are escaping me. it's to do with like their blood vessels, I think. But they're gonna do an MRI and make sure there's nothing in his head or brain or whatever to rule that out. She essentially said that they just, they go down the list of things for FACE, PHA. I don't know if it's SE or no, I think it's CE, PHACE. And they just go down the list and kind of check them off as they go. Great news is that he's already had his echo for his heart. That's something they need to do before he can start propranolol. So we're kind of a step ahead as far as that goes. But yeah, that's what we're looking at now.
Golly.
Okay, you checked his chest. One of the other FACE things is like a concave chest, sternum, whatever. But it looks fine. So she said there's no worries there. But not what we were thinking.
Oh my gosh. We thought today was going to be the easy one.
Yeah.
Dang it.
But like I'm not necessarily crying because I'm a little bit sad, but I'm just overwhelmed because I thought we would get like answers today and have like an end in sight. You know what I mean? Like I thought today was almost gonna be the end in sight.
Yeah.
And we just have our treatment plan, but we don't know what it's looking like yet. Now, let's say the MRI comes back just fine. Then he'll start on the
propranolol.
I can't even say that word. They'll start on the medication, and like that's that, from what I understand. But I just don't know what. And I didn't really ask her too much about FACE because we don't even know if he has it yet. I don't want to overload myself with all this information about it when we don't even know like what the MRI is going to come back as.
It's all right, Mama.
I know.
He's going to be happy and healthy.
Yeah.
He's already a chunker. 9 pounds?
9 pounds.
The boy's been eating
I
good.
was shocked when she told me that. I was like, whoa, he's definitely growing. You're definitely growing.
He's getting a little smile.
So.
Gosh. Now I feel bad that I wasn't there today. I would have much rather been there today and not yesterday.
We didn't have a sitter.
I know.
It's fine.
Gosh.
I just don't like, I know the MRI is probably needed. I just don't like that he's going to be put under for it.
Sedated.
Yeah. You little lumpy lump. You little floppy potato lump.
Just promise me, son. After all these tests, this is the last of it. No more tests. Mommy and Daddy can't take it.
You're handling it like a boss, though.
Well, I'm going back to bed.
Gosh, today is such a gloomy day, too, which doesn't help. At least it was sunny. I could go out and rake my frustrations away. But I need to go get his prescription because it wasn't ready, and I don't even know where they sent it. No, I do. I have one of 2 places where they sent it, but I'm wondering if there was a misunderstanding on which location. When you need to eat away your feelings, nachos always help. That looks good. How is it? Good? Good? Oh, Lukey Book. Lucas Bookus. Lukey Bookie. I wanted to clarify something if it wasn't clear before, because in my mind, it didn't fully make sense. I hope I'm describing this the right way. Some people with FACE syndrome, their symptoms can be, I don't even know if you'd call them symptoms, but it can be extremely mild and not pose any issues or real concerns. Other people, it can be very severe. So what they're doing with all these tests and checking off the boxes is just going through the list to make sure there's nothing of concern in all these areas. Because he has a big hemangioma on his face, it means that maybe there might be something wrong in these other areas as well. So that's what they're doing. That's why they're doing the MRI, and it's also in a way like great news because his heart has been looked at already and it's fine. It has some abnormalities, but it's fine. His eyes have been looked at. They're fine. His sternum, she checked it today, and it's fine. So we've gone through a lot of the list already, and he's showing up as just being absolutely fine. But they are just doing all the things to make sure. I just wanted to clarify that. But I just picked up his medication, gave it to him, and we'll see how quickly that topical one works. I don't know if we will really notice any changes in the next 2 weeks before we can start him on propranolol. Why do I have such a hard time with that word? But it should hopefully slow any growth that happens these next 2 weeks until we can't get him on it.
Jess is gonna try tilling. Oh, like a champ. Babe, let it do the pulling. Don't pull it backwards, go forward.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Huh, she must like going in reverse. Fighting it. Yeah. You're trying so hard. You get the hiccups when you try too hard. You can do it. Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, it's okay.
Talking.
It's okay. I know it's a lot.
Did he hit his max of 2, or did he make it to 3 now?
I think he did 3.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, is it hard? It's okay. It's okay. You can take a break. You can take a break. You did good. You did so good. The last couple days or so, he has been really trying to talk to us. He's been trying to coo at us. We can totally tell it's intentional. He locks eyes with us, and you can see the wheels turning in his brain, and he just concentrates so hard looking at us, and just eventually makes out a "Gah," and it's so cute, and it's so fun seeing these things that he's learning to do, and it's just so sweet. You know what I mean? Like, he's really trying to talk to us, and the fact that he's kind of making those connections, it's just so awesome. It's so awesome to see. But we have realized that he can only get out 2. I think this time he just got out 3 until he just can't have any more. 2 is his max, it seems. He might be working up to 3 now, but after 2, you could tell he gets fussy, and he just gets overworked. Can you do it?
Let's talk a little now that the girls are napping. We can hear you a little better, and they're not so distracting sometimes, because you were looking all around. Good. 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 Ooh, your turn. Now it's your turn. Almost. Almost, I know. It's hard. It's hard work talking. And you're still so little. You're trying so hard. Oh, it's okay. Ooh. Are you getting frustrated because it's tricky? Okay. It's tricky, I know.
Let's take a little break.
You almost had it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good work.
That was good. So there's 2. Is 3 too much, or are you going to try it? Ooh. Oh, are you starting to get the hiccups? What is it? You want to do up, down? Up, down. You got the hiccups again.
Yeah, he did.
You get them every time you try to talk. And 2 seems to be the limit right now. 2 talks. That was a great job.
Good job, bud.
And that was a wonderful job. It's a lot of brain power. You're going to need a nap now.
All those cells are firing off.
Isn't that so funny? Like, making those 2 little noises is so much work for him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's wild. You're doing a great job.
Good job, bud.
And those poor hiccups. They have you in a trance.
If I had to get hiccups every time I talked, I don't think I'd talk at all.
Yeah. He's like, no. Okay, it's been a day. I had to just like stop vlogging yesterday because I was still processing things and it was an emotional day and just like a lot. But I'm feeling better now and I wanted to clarify something with you guys. So, PHACE syndrome, we don't know if he has it or not, but it's not like, oh, if he has it, then this and this and this and this is wrong. It's not like that. Essentially, what they're doing, because he has a big hemangioma on his face, they are going through the checklist of all the things that can happen with PHACE syndrome and just going through the checklist to make sure that nothing is wrong. And if nothing is wrong, then he doesn't have it. But if they do find something, then along with hemangioma and like one other thing, they consider that to be PHACE syndrome. And it can be like a whole list of different things. It's kind of confusing, but it kind of clicked in my head yesterday as I was thinking about everything. So even if he does have it, it doesn't mean that like really there's anything extreme. Yeah, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong or extreme going on. Just hoping that the MRI comes back clean, comes back clear. That is scheduled now. And I totally even forgot to tell you yesterday, because everything else was going on, his hips are normal.
Oh, good.
So we got the results back from his hip ultrasound.
Well,
they are normal.
Those are the roundest round things I've ever seen in my life.
So I mean, so far everything is looking good. They are simply going through the checklist to make sure everything's good. That's all that we're doing, and that's all that the MRI is for, to make sure everything is good. No real concerns. I was really concerned because I was like, oh no, like he has to have an MRI. That sounds serious. Like that's a big thing.
Yeah, I've never even had an MRI.
Me either.
Maybe they should throw me in there, see if there's anything wrong.
There might be something up there.
Or not.
There's nothing up there. So that, I wanted to just clarify, like, so that you guys aren't left worrying, and we have no reason to worry right now.
Yeah,
so
prayers are being answered. Thank you so much. It's weird because even though our baby is healthy, for the like as far as we know, it still is just so stressful. And
well, it's the what ifs. There's no like
fun.
solid answers, and I was really hoping that at our appointment we'd get a solid answer. It'd be like, here's its treatment, and this is what we'll do, and then we'll be done. But it's like, oh, well, we need to do this and this and this and this. But that's it for today, guys. I am like emotionally, I need to recharge. I need a little recharge, a little reset.
Yeah. It's been a week, man. Because we even just got back to posting Mentry. So if you didn't get the notification, make sure you go check that out. We posted Mentry. Ladies and Lattes is still up in the air
Still
on when that's
hold.
coming back.
Yeah.
The podcast is back. So we're just slowly, things are just coming back. But this whole medical journey has been taxing, to say the least.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, not to mention taxes. That's also been very taxing.
No, don't.
But those are all done. I'm done with taxes.
Ready to move on to bigger and better things. So.
Yes, come on, summer, baby.
Yeah,
come on,
fun.
summer.
And my gardening projects are well underway. I'm excited about that. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you, as always, for your support and your kind words and everything, and sharing your experiences through all this. It's been so helpful, so helpful. I cannot express how much like peace it has brought me. So
a lot. So many of you have provided such great insight and knowledge and help.
Yeah,
it's been wonderful.
It's been awesome. So thank you again, and we will see you next time.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Love you.